Okay, so here is the first freezer meal that I'm going to make. It is Pioneer Woman's chicken enchiladas. I've never had them, but they have really good ratings, and I love all Pioneer Woman's recipes pretty much, so I hope they're good. Okay, and it's not too many ingredients. I've got right here a mixture of cumin, chili powder, Cajun seasoning, salt and pepper. So I whisk that together, and I'm about to season both sides of the chicken with it. I have an onion diced up. I have some green enchilada sauce and red enchilada sauce. I'm going to use a little bit of mixture of both of them. I've got some corn and whole wheat blend tortillas here. I'm about to cook them straight over the open flame on my stove as I'm cooking the chicken. And yeah, here's my pan I'm going to put them in. I think that's all I'm going to need besides some oil for cooking and also some cheese, which I'll have to shred. So let's start cooking the chicken and the tortillas. Alright, the chicken is done, the tortillas are done. I kept burning the tortillas, so might be a good idea to do the tortillas by themselves, but trying to save some time here, so you really just got to pay attention to them if you're going to cook them over an open flame. Only needs like 10 to 15 seconds on each side. So I got the chicken over here. I'm going to let it cool down for a minute, and then I'm going to shred it with the fork, and I'm just going to put the onion into the pan, cook that until it's caramelized for about 5 minutes. So my onions are looking nice and pretty. I took them out. Now I'm going to put in my green enchilada sauce. It calls for 3 15-ounce cans, so that's 45 ounces. Well, I got these 2 big cans, which equals about 40 ounces. So I'm also going to use a little bit of red enchilada sauce, because you could use either one or you could mix them, she says. So I'm going to attempt to mix them. Okay, I'm finally ready to start assembling. I shredded the cheeses. I used a block of Colby Jack cheese and then some pepper jack. So I'll just use a combination of both. I ended up not putting the red enchilada sauce in there because I just wasn't sure about mixing them, if that would be good. So I might pour red enchilada sauce on top, maybe, if I need it. But I put 2 cups of the sauce in here. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it and dip it in the sauce. These better be good. Okay, and then I'm just going to sprinkle some chicken in there, some of the onions, some of the cheese. Okay, so I'm going to do that for all of them, roll them up, and put them in the pan. Alright, so I got them done. I was only able to get 10 enchiladas worth with the chicken that I had. As you can see, I used it all, used all the onions. Still got some cheese left, so I'm going to go ahead and pour this enchilada sauce over the enchiladas. Okay, so I'm done. I covered it with the rest of the green chili sauce. I just did a little drizzle of some red enchilada sauce just for fun, and topped it with the rest of the cheese. And the mixture that she calls for was way too much, probably only half of it. So I sprinkled a little bit more of this on top, and I guess that's it. I'm just going to cover it with foil and put it in the freezer. And then when it's time to cook it, y'all will see it in my dinner videos. So there is Pioneer Woman's chicken enchiladas. Okay, so after making the chicken enchiladas, I am like worn out. I also did a huge grocery shopping trip today. It's now almost 5 o'clock. So I'm not going to do any other casseroles today just because I'm tired. And also, like, I want to try that one out first because I've never done this. I hope that it tastes good when we take it out of the freezer and bake it. And also, I'm nervous about the way that I wrapped it up. I hope I did it right. I wrapped it in some plastic wrap and then also plenty of foil, and then wrote on top what it was. After I try that out, I'll see how I feel about freezing casseroles. So what I'm doing now is another thing on our meal plan for November is spaghetti and chili. These are both recipes from Dead is Dumb. And so I'm just cooking the 2 pounds of ground turkey along with some chopped up onion and some chopped up garlic. And I added a little bit of salt and pepper. It doesn't need a lot because it's going to be cooked with other stuff later on. So this is all I'm doing for now. And then I'll let it cool down, and I'll split it into 2 different bags. And I'll put it in the freezer. Alright, and after I finished cooking the ground turkey, I cooked 2 pounds of ground beef. This is going to go into oven tacos and the sour cream noodle bake, which is a Pioneer Woman recipe. So I'm just browning the ground beef with some onions, and then I'll probably drain it. and then let it cool down and put it in a couple of freezer bags. But, alright, what time is it? 5:20. So after this, I'm going to call it quits. As you can see, I got all my recipes printed out, ready for the month. These are the 2 for the turkey, and then these are the 2 for the ground beef. Oh my goodness. And these are all the recipes I'm going to cook for the month. I'm going to leave them out in the kitchen just to make it easier on me, so I'm not having to like pull out my phone and constantly look at it. Hey guys, today is Thursday and I'm continuing to add to the freezer cooking. I didn't want to have to freeze any of the meat that I bought, so I'm trying to go ahead and cook it all to get out of the way. I cooked the 2 pounds of chicken I had the other day, and one of them I froze. I just cooked it, boiled it, and then shredded it. One of them we ate with some chicken salad yesterday, and then the other one I froze for the chicken spaghetti to cook later on in the month. But today, for that big thing of pork that I bought, I just cooked it in the crock pot. That's all the fat that I just took off. But sliced up 2 onions, put them in the bottom of the crock pot, sliced up like 3 cloves of garlic, put them in there, and then poured a cup of beef broth, because that's what I had on hand. I didn't want to have to open a can of chicken broth. So I poured that in there, and then I mixed together some brown sugar, some chili powder, some cumin, some salt, something else, I don't know, I'll put the recipe below, and then I rubbed it all over the pork, and then I put it in the crock pot, and I just let it cook on high for like 6 hours. And I just took it out and I shredded it, and see, here's the juice in there. So I think I'm just going to put it in a couple of Ziploc bags, put it with some juice I guess, and then we'll have it to make some pulled pork sandwiches throughout the month. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys some more freezer cooking. Okay, I'm back. I just needed to close this video up because I think that's all the freezer cooking that I'm going to do for the month, I think. But it's only the 3rd, and I've got all of our meat cooked for the month, so that's a really good feeling, except for 1 pound of chicken, which I'll cook next week to go into an Asian chicken salad, because we got a huge thing of cabbage from our CSA. But yeah, I guess that's it. If you guys have any suggestions for freezer cooking, or if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope that this still comes out good when I pull it out of the freezer, but you can watch our dinner videos to find out. I'll let you know. But thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time.